Hey everybody on the Figs for Fun forum as well as Our Figs. This is Palazzo Photo. I'm here in the orchard, Bryan, Texas, Zone 8B. It is May, I don't know what the date is. It's something like the 18th, 19th. Wanted to give you guys a quick update what the orchard looks like. Had a few videos that I did not post showing all the winter dieback we had. We don't have a lot of hard freezes around here. But this year we had 3 days where it stayed down around 20 degrees and it killed about 90% of the trees back. You can see the dead growth here. I mean, this was a tree that was 4 or 5 foot tall. Some more stuff here, but you can see how it's all sprung back. I only had probably about 3 trees out of 50 that didn't come back at all, and those were very young trees that I had just planted. You can see a lot of vigorous growth. Certain varieties with the vigorous growth have very few figs coming in, and then others are going to have a lot even on the all new growth. There's one that did not make it at all. This was a Geno's Black. I have another Geno's Black on the other side of the orchard that's coming back fine. Wanted to show you guys some more stuff. We're having major weeds going on here. I do not live on the property here. This is actually my mother's property, our family's property. So she can't necessarily get out here and weed like it needs. You can see even with 8 to 10 inches of wood chips, this grass and these weeds have just pushed through it all. Wanted to show you guys how we're kind of intercrop planting. I've got tomatoes over here, peppers. I put in a bunch of different blackberry and goji berry plants, and they seem to do pretty well. I think that's a Primark Freedom blackberry right there, a Loganberry, a couple goji berries here seem to be doing pretty well. A lot of vigorous growth on some of these trees. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that we don't have any more hard freezes for 2 or 3 years, and these things can get some size on them. You know, there's a lot of trees in this area that are large and mature, and we only get freezes that hard probably once every 7 to 8, 9, 10 years. So it's just luck of the draw. This year we got a hard freeze for 3 days, like I said. The rest of the winter was extremely mild. I mean, it was barely even a winter, but those 3 days they did it. I think what saved a lot of these guys too is that I heavily mulch, and even up around the base of these, that mulch I think protected a lot of the nodes that are pushing growth. I think if I just had these in the ground, they wouldn't have pushed back so good. This is a Che. I planted about 3 or 4 Che trees in here. Che is something that if you guys want to attempt grafting, the Osage Orange or Bodark seedlings, really easy to acquire those. They just take cold stratification, grow out some seedlings, and you can graft on the Che. And I mean, those things are so easy to graft. Just about every one of them will take. Loquat. This is a persimmon that I rescued from a house that I used to rent. It was an unknown persimmon. I've researched it. I can't figure out what it is. Really good astringent persimmons. I got some graft material. I grafted 3 or 4 trees. This is one of them here, one of the younger ones. And it's really cool because that house and that lot has all been bulldozed now. So I essentially saved this, and I have no idea what it is, but really good fruit. Just panning around here. This loquat has just exploded with growth. This thing's only been in the ground about 2 years. No fruit yet. It's a seedling. I'm hoping next year we'll get some fruit. I've got some more grafted varieties that I'm going to plant, but just wanted to give you guys an update. Here in the orchard, Bryan, Texas, Zone 8B. This is Palazzo Photo. Hope you enjoyed.